Hello again. Well, despite the blues in the sky, there's a bit of a breeze. It's on the chillier side today. So no huge mission, no huge adventure, just a nice little Seawall wander, feed Rufus, couple of pics along the way, nice simple one, lovely. Pleased to say, I actually remembered to plant my conker. There he is, all planted. We'll keep an eye on that, see how he progresses. Down Mere Lane and past the Thornhill, just there on my left. Lovely. It's a bit breezy, it's a bit chilly. Maybe I should have worn a coat. Got a nice little picture of the Teign Bean, before it was the Teign Bean, back when it was the other cafe, Eastcliff Cafe, sent in by Dave. I'm going to line him up. Here we go. I think it's about 2010, I think. There we are. Back when it was the Eastcliff Cafe. Remember that well? Had a funny experience with them once. Quite daft, I'll tell you about that in a minute. But that was it there. Lovely. And of course all the seating on my right there, that didn't used to be here. That was just an empty space. And here's another picture taken from outside, looking down to where all that seating is. Well, he's enjoying a cup of tea. Here we go. Lovely. The old Eastcliff Cafe. Train. Happy train. Oh, come on, don't stand in the way. Well, I'm not sure if you can hear that wind, but I don't think I'll be going all the way along the wall today. Here we go. Step through the gates. And all the wind will stop magically because I'm in my happy place. Well, maybe not the wind bit, but the other bit's true. He snuck up on me. Never mind, at least we saw him, eh? At least we saw him. Of course, got no way of hearing if he toots. But there he goes. 20 times zoom. Just park. Certainly fighting with this wind today. Hopefully it's not too bad on the phone. Hello. And top of the morning to you. Hopefully if you have about the wind a bit more than Rufus Land. Yay, Rufus Land. Sounds like a high quality theme park like Alton Towers or Thorpe Park, doesn't it? Rufus Land, Teignmouth. Book now, book early. Don't miss out. And no one in attendance. No queues for the food today. Alright, let's get some food out. Food in the feeder. Plenty of food in the thingy. And one of the little dunnocks, 2 dunnocks, having what's on the floor. That's a shame, I just found that on the floor. The remains of a little egg, been smashed up, broken. No one up on the feeder. Just a couple down on the floor there, the dunnocks. Mum says she wants to call the dunnock Donald. And she said that on her birthday, so I can't deny it. So instead of coming up to feed Rufus and Robin, we're going to be coming up to feed Donald the Dunnock. Wonder what's happened to Rufus. There were 3 of them, weren't there? 3 of them. And haven't seen any for ages. I'm going to share my Eastcliff Cafe story. Train first. Happy train. Well, this isn't so much a complaint about it, but it's just a funny story to me anyway. Used to go there, used to get a sausage sandwich from time to time. A couple of bits of bread with a couple of sausages cut in half inside the bread. That was a sausage sandwich, fair enough. Every other few, often I get a portion of chips. There you go. I went there one day, I said, can I get a sausage and chips, please? No, we don't do that. I said, well, you've got the sausages because I have them in the sandwiches. Yeah, we don't do sausage and chips though. I said, well, I'll tell you what then. How's this sound? I said, do the chips and cook the sausages, but instead of cutting them in half and putting them in bread, just stop when you cooked them, put them with the chips, job's a good one, and I'll pay you for a sausage sandwich and chips. We've both got what we wanted. No, not doing that. Not doing that. No, we don't do sausage and chips. Just really made no sense, and I wasn't going to order a sausage sandwich and end up throwing away the bread and wasting it. Bizarre. That's a lot better now with the wind behind me though, a lot better. Yes, I wasn't very impressed with that on the way up, but all good now. There's a little bit of warmth in the sunlight when the sun does find its way through, like it's briefly doing now, but overall, rather cold today, unfortunately. I'm going to say I would like to have worn my coat if I could do it again. There we go, another one I didn't hear approaching, simply due to the noise of the wind blowing around my ears from behind. There we go, that was the Seawall. My prediction about the wind didn't happen. I was actually going to go all the way today, but I say not fighting against that wind, unfortunately. Didn't know it was going to be quite as powerful as it was. But never mind, we'll carry on a little bit further, but I'm on the colder side, so I'm not staying out too long. Barbecue down there in the corner on the beach with the smoke from it blowing directly up across everyone that sat on the tables and into the front of the Teign Bean. Marvellous. And we got a couple of Union flags today where the flags normally fly for the sporting event. Right, I'm not going to go any further today, I don't think. I'm going to head back up now. Probably a shorter one. But like I say, I'm genuinely on the colder side. So our 365-day-a-year Christmas tree. Lovely. And you can tell it's a bank holiday Monday, with the traffic jammed up to exit town. Never mind though. Like I say, if it had been a little bit warmer, or I'd worn a coat, I'd have stayed out a bit longer. But never mind, can't go mad every day, can we? And I've got some good stuff coming up in the week. Going somewhere I haven't been before. Lovely. You'll enjoy that, I'm sure. And anyway, I'll stop waffling. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.